I had never heard of Girl in the News, but I discovered it randomly on Letterboxd, read the description, and thought that sounds amazing. Having now watched it, I can confirm that this was a really good experience. The Girl in the News was released in 1940. It's directed by Carol Reed, written by Sidney Gilliatt, based on the novel by Roy Vickers. And we have a cast including Margaret Lockwood, Barry K. Barnes, Emlyn Williams, and various others. And this is about a nurse called Anne, and one of her patients dies. And fingers are perhaps pointed at Anne, and we have a courtroom scene. She is on trial for the murder of this character. And then, well, things take an interesting turn. I could probably say what happens there, because that's kind of the main point of the narrative, but I'm hesitant to give away more than that. So I'll just say that her actions are questionable. Did she or didn't she? And I'll say no more than that. And it's a really interesting story. I think it's quite unpredictable in a lot of ways. Anne's character is very well written. I think that was really important for this kind of narrative. And I don't know if I want to say I like the character. I don't know if I liked her as a person, but I certainly liked getting to know the character and the role that she played in the film. So that definitely worked really well. The performances were really great. I think the narrative is very well written. I don't know how it compares to the novel. I might read it one day, maybe, at some point. Certainly I enjoyed the story within the context of the film. And there's nothing about this that didn't work well. We have some great performances, some really nice costumes. It was a really satisfying experience. As I said, when I read the description, I thought that sounded brilliant. A nurse accused of something so horrendous. Did she do it or did she not? And I needed to know. I needed to know about Anne. Pretty much from the very beginning. Before I started watching the film, I needed to know. So I was very invested in this narrative, very invested in Anne as a character, and I rather enjoyed the whole experience, but I'm not going to say any more. I don't want to give away anything else. Great narrative, well executed, well-written characters, great performances, great costumes. It looks great. Every box is ticked. The Girl in the News is a delightful film. And if it sounds like a film for you, then of course, I'm very happy to recommend it.